everyone. Today I am playing the Independence again. And this is on the map Ocean.
Group 3, ready for takeoff.
Group 4, ready for takeoff.
So, as usual, I send my torpedo bombers out first, and then my dive bombers, and then my fighters.
Group 4, maintaining present course.
Group 2, maintaining present course.
So I send my fighter squadron over to point B, I think, to scout for enemy destroyers. And the same goes for my torpedo bombers and dive bombers, except they're going to point C.
Group 4, awaiting instructions. Group 4, taking fire.
So here I spot an enemy, I believe it was a Phoenix. Yep. And I attempt to attack it, but I think I end up
Group 4,
missing.
standing by for instructions. Over.
Yeah,
Group 3, returning to ship.
up too close so the torpedoes didn't have time to arm.
Group 4, awaiting instructions.
So
Group
then I try to
4,
follow up
standing
with the
by for
dive bomber.
instructions. Over.
Group 2, standing by for instructions. Over.
Group 4, returning to ship.
Set it on fire.
Group 2, awaiting instructions.
And since the enemy fighters are a tier below me, I decide to engage them, to shoot them down. Looks like the friendly fighters are going to help.
Group 2, standing by for instructions. Over. Group 3, ready.
Looks like our friendly destroyer is about to die, since it's being focused by multiple ships at point A.
Group 2, awaiting instructions.
My torpedo bombers have finished reloading, so I send them out again.
Group 3, maintaining present course.
Group 4, ready. Group 4, airborne. Group 4, we're
So
under
here
attack.
I'm trying to strike this battleship with my torpedo bombers. And then follow up with the dive
Group
bombers.
4, awaiting instructions.
I lose some of my planes since I spend so much time trying to aim.
Group 3 returning.
Only one hit though, and no flooding. That's disappointing. Looks like one of them didn't arm in time. So now I try to set it on fire.
Group 4,
There's the fire.
returning.
The problem with American carriers is that they have so few squadrons that often, like times like these, when your planes are reloading, you have nothing much to do. And there's the
Group
enemy
4,
Zuiho
taking fire.
fighters again.
Group 4, ready for takeoff.
Group 2, target destroyed.
Fighters are gone. Now I try to get the torpedo bombers.
Group 4, maintaining present course.
Fortunately, I was unable to save our friendly destroyer from taking massive damage. Believe he ends up, yep, he dies soon after.
2, returning to ship.
Our fighters have run out of ammo, so they are being ordered to return.
Group 3 airborne.
Group 4, standing by for instructions. Over.
I try to focus on this battleship instead of the destroyer, since battleships are much easier to hit.
Group 4, returning to
No
ship.
fire.
Group 4, we're under attack.
Group 2 returning.
And there's the torpedoes, and that battleship is dead. First kill.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Currently we are at a points advantage, and
Ready.
soon we'll have more capture points as well. But if we lose too many ships, we could lose that advantage. So an enemy plane squadron has spotted me.
4, airborne.
It's a dive bomber. I sent out my fighters first to target the dive bombers, but then I noticed the torpedo squadrons, so I target them instead. Unfortunately, for some reason, our friendly destroyer decided to stop capturing Point B, and now we are also at a ship's disadvantage. We are behind by over 100 points.
Taking fire.
So now I target this low HP battleship.
Group 4, we're under attack. Group 4, standing by for instructions. Over.
I accidentally clicked the auto drop, so I have to cancel it and do a manual drop. Successfully set a fire,
4, returning.
and now I try to follow up with my torpedo squadron.
Standing by for instructions. Over.
Group 4, taking fire.
Group 3, awaiting instructions. Group 2, standing by for instructions. Over. Group 3,
That battleship is a goner. Second kill.
Enemy
Our
battleship
ships are now
foundered.
even, but they still have more points than us. So we will not hold the points lead for very long. And that enemy destroyer has spotted me, and since it's a Russian destroyer, it has relatively powerful guns. So I start turning away. For some reason, our battleships are hanging around the edges of the map, where they cannot do anything.
Group 4, ready for takeoff.
I'm using my fighters to keep the destroyer spotted. And I attempt to hit it with dive bombers, which, if they hit, would kill the destroyer. But I end up missing the drop.
standing by for instructions. Over.
Meanwhile, the destroyer is relentlessly
Ready for takeoff.
shooting me with his guns.
Group 4, awaiting instructions. Group 4, returning to ship.
Never mind, I do end up hitting the destroyer, but I do not kill it, nor do I set a fire. But I do force it to use a repair. So I end up, instead, I try to hit it with a torpedo bomber, which is very hard to do if you only have one squadron. In Japanese carriers, you can use your multiple squadrons and do cross drops, but US carriers never get more than one torpedo squadron. So you have to guess where the destroyer will turn to be able to hit it.
The enemy is about to win.
There's the torpedoes, and I hit the destroyer. And then now that he's gone, I can repair.
Group 4,
There's the third kill,
Assault, sir.
and I begin to turn my ship around immediately because now the enemy controls all 3 points. So I need to capture at least one. but at this point it is definitely too late. Since our battleship is doing who knows what, it's too far away to shoot anything. It is not heading towards any of the capture points. Meanwhile, our other carrier is keeping one of the enemy carriers, or well, the only enemy carrier spotted. The other one died earlier because of a friendly destroyer.
Group 3, maintaining present course. Group 2, standing by for instructions. Over.
So even though the carrier is worth more points when killed, I definitely cannot reach it in time, so I target this half-health cruiser instead. Right now our ships are even, but since they have all 3 points, they have a significant advantage in points.
Group 4, we're under attack.
So I try to hit the cruiser, but I place the aiming reticle too far behind and I miss it completely.
Returning.
But my torpedo bombers are nearby, and so I decide to finish off this cruiser with the torpedoes. And bye-bye cruiser. And there's the 4th kill.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
I have started capturing C. But since the enemy is already so far ahead and has over 900 points, it is too late for us to win.
Group 4, ready for takeoff.
Group 3, ready for takeoff.
Group 4, maintaining present course.
Group 2, standing by for
And
instructions.
that's the end of the game. Here are the results of the battle. Unfortunately, like I said, it ended in a defeat, but I would say the game went pretty well for me. I earned 190k credits, 1300 experience, got 1 devastating strike, 10 torpedo hits, 7 bomb hits, 12 planes shot down, 3 incapacitations, 4 ships killed, 4 fire set, 7 floodings caused, 2 base defenses, and 1 solo cap. And here is the team score. I got the top score on my team with nearly 1300 base experience, and looks like I also made the most kills on my team. And the top score on the enemy team was that destroyer that was shooting at me. Looks like one of their carriers didn't do so well. Got 0 XP, so that meant it must have been AFK. Our allied carrier didn't do that well either. The other enemy carrier, the Zuiho, did okay. Shot down 7 planes, but didn't kill anything. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.